In this short video, we're going to show you in detail exactly how to apply each of the coatings in the SpreadStone Concrete Kit for great results. This is all about sharing key points and observations that will give you complete control. For general project directions, see the written instructions or the full SpreadStone instruction video. This patio has been thoroughly pressure washed and is now clean and dry and ready for a uniform coat of the stone bonding primer. Use a 3/8" roller, lightly dampened with water, to apply a thin uniform coat onto the installation area. Be sure to squeeze or spin out any excess water from the roller before use. The textured primer feels like very thick paint, but it rolls out well with great hiding power. Press down firmly with the roller as you go to achieve ideal coverage and penetration. This project includes a flagstone pattern with a Daich stencil, which means that the primer is also acting as the visible grout line in the finish. We let the primer dry for several hours before laying down our stencils. If your project is a seamless application, you can proceed immediately once the primer is dry, usually within 30 minutes. Step 2. Stone base coat. With our flagstone stencil pattern down, we're covering everything with the stone base coat. The stone base coat is applied the same way as the primer, using a 3/8" roller, lightly dampened with water. This coating is even heavier than the primer, but it also rolls out well when firm rolling pressure is used. As you go, pass the roller over the base coat a few times for uniform texture and color. If there are any minor textural or color uniformity flaws in the dried base coat, don't worry about them. They will disappear completely once the stone accent coats are applied. Stone base coat is normally dry in an hour or less in warm exterior conditions. As soon as the coating is dry enough to support your weight, you can proceed with the accent coats. Step 3. The stone accent coats. The stone accent coats are the fun part of the project. You will be applying the accents with the SpreadStone texture roller. Lightly dampen it with water before you dip it into the paint tray for the first time. Load the roller with accents sparingly, leaving excess material in the flat part of the tray, like this. Then just flick the roller in the tray a few times, like this, to make the flaps stand up a bit, and proceed. This is where you will see your decorative finish come to life. Just cover the surface with the accent colors in the order specified. Every time you load your roller, start applying accent by rolling the roller toward you, so you don't push down too much by mistake. As the material leaves the roller, notice how we're not rolling it down in a big solid line. That would be painting, and that's not the goal. By using light pressure in random directions, you will get a natural result. The goal is to add the accent colors lightly and randomly. With a lighter touch, it's easy to add more accent here and there where you may need it, giving you complete control. Once most of the loose wet material is off the roller, you can roll freely in both directions and use more roller pressure. Now we are flattening and blending the accent into the surface. Don't worry about the flaps being flattened down against the roller like this as you work. It is a natural part of the way the roller adds visual interest to the surface and also helps lock everything together. When it's time to load more material onto the roller, or whenever you want to free the flaps and make them stand up, just spin the roller like this. Now that you have all the basics down, you know how easy this really is, and your project will have your personal touch. Now just keep going until the area is covered by your first accent color. Just keep rolling in random directions with variable roller pressure, with more roller pressure where you want more material and less where you want less. After doing the first accent coat, see if there are any spots where you think you might want to dab a bit extra, and do so. If you think there are areas you've applied too much of the first accent color, don't worry about it. When you roll on the second accent color, those heavier spots will almost disappear, as the second accent adds natural looking mixed effects. After about 15 minutes of dry time, in warm, dry conditions, we apply the second coat exactly as the first. Load lightly, roll lightly, and then blend with the roller in its flattened state. That's it. Notice how everything is a mix of variable color and texture, just like stone. As the colors dry, they will blend and soften to work together in the final finish. If you were using a stencil pattern in your project, pull it up immediately after the accent coats have dried for 30 minutes. Now we let the finish cure until the following day, when the sealer will be applied. Step 4. Application of sealer. Sealer is the final important step in your SpreadStone project. Sweep away any debris and roll on the sealer that comes with your kit. Roll on 2 uniform coats a few hours apart, taking care not to overwork it or disturb areas that have been applied and are trying to dry. With sealer applied, the job is complete. Let your sealed surface cure until the following day to resume regular foot traffic, and allow 3 days before parking vehicles on it. This entire project was completed in a weekend. Enjoy your SpreadStone decorative concrete finish anywhere you want the beauty and character of real stone or premium tile, the fast and easy way.